Well, why do the elite support the Clintons, and why did they give them so much money? It's a very, very, very simple answer, and one, it's, basically who do they work for, but why did the elite give them money? Because they deliver. And, do you want to really get into the situation? You could say the same thing about Ronald Reagan. You think they're on opposite sides of the political spectrum? Not exactly. Ronnie Reagan used to put out the nice speeches that the constitutionalist and quote unquote conservatives like to hear, but it was just all cute talk, mainly what it was. But why did the money give to the Clintons? Because they deliver, man. He's a brand. He's a worldwide brand, and he could do the things that they ask for, and nobody else can. What do you think? Basically, that's it. He's an investment. That's exactly what it is. And he knows it. But I don't want to say him now because basically he's out the door for politics, more or less. He's standing in the background. Because he would actually, if he got too much in the forefront, he would get in the way of his wife's bidding for president. Now, actually, I didn't vote for Bill the last two times, but when I really research a lot what he's about on a person-to-person basis, he actually has a heart. Whereas Hillary, in my opinion, does not. Does not. Now, one thing I agree with her on, I guess she supports Israel, but the thing is, she's a fair-weather friend, and that's all political expediency. I'd be critical of Israel a lot more if the freaking consensus was 99.99% in their favor. I know that now there's become an underlying popular opinion that they're the problem of everything. But in her case, it's all a matter of political expediency. But when it going, let me put it this way: I stick up with people, things I believe in, come hell or high water. But the thing is, with Hillary, she's basically damn cold-blooded, in my opinion. And but the Clintons want to have a Clinton. I mean, they're just a political family. So Bill, he can't run anymore for third party, for the third term. And Hillary, I definitely would avoid her like the plague. I know the money's behind her because, like I said, it's a brand. The Clintons are a brand, a worldwide brand. They could do things that they, the elite asked for. And then you think about, what about Chelsea? Actually, she probably doesn't take after Mama anywhere near. I don't know. I don't think so anyway. But she's way too freaking, wet behind the ears to freaking be a president. So you can't have everybody that young be a president. She's never been in politics. So we got a solution, and I want to actually put this as a little bit of thinking outside the box. How about Socks the Cat? Socks the Cat for president. What the hell, right? I mean, what the hell is this cat? He grew up in a nice, humble environment. I mean, what the heck did he, he's not connected to any of these big wigs. How are they going to buy him out? Somebody's going to anybody can give him a can of cat food, and he's sold, So, Socks the Cat for president. But I want to make a deal here because I don't think it should just be Socks the Cat for president. If Socks the Cat goes for president, and this is Clinton Socks the Cat, this is their cat, Socks the Cat, we're going to have Rocky the Cat for Secretary of State, because Rocky the Cat for Secretary of State, he's got he's got two sides to him. He's got the kitten side. He's real soft and nice with his allies. He goes meow, meow, meow. But he hisses and really freaking swats at his enemies like, Ayatollah and Putin and all that other stuff. So he'd make a great Secretary of State. That would be part of it. And then the other thing is we're going to have Putin the Cat as vice president because he's got some extraterrestrial connections. And the thing is, this cat is really in tune to what's going on in the universe. So if Socks the Cat can't figure something out, just consult with Putin the Cat, the VP, and he'll tell you what's going on. But then again, with Rocky the Cat, Rocky the Cat is one of these cats out there too. If he's Secretary of State, he's going to have a very, very, very tough foreign policy. He's not going to let any of our allies get trounced on or anything like that. And he's going to swat him, man. You can see the mean look in his eyes sometimes, man. He don't mess around. He don't mess around. But he's like a little kitten, and he's real super friendly, and he purrs a lot when he's around the Allies. So he'd make a perfect Secretary of State. So I'm putting out the deal here. And we're going to have Goldie the cat as the treasurer, Secretary Treasurer. And because he's going to return the gold standard, he's going to be watching electronic markets just like this red dot. He's very careful with the electronic markets. He's always chasing exactly how they're moving. He's looking exactly how the economy's flowing. He's always chasing that red dot. He'd make a great Secretary of Treasury, Goldie the cat, to bring us back to the gold standard. But be forewarned, because we the people don't mess around. You know, the elite. And I laugh at that shit. You know, these guys, they think they're freaking, you know, they're scared, man. You know what? Because nobody's got balls. That's the problem. And, you know, it don't matter. It don't matter, because even us cats, we realize we're cunning. We're more cunning than the elite. And if we feel threatened, you know, if they're freaking putting the screws down on us really bad, you know, it's making the situation actually in the United States where, you know, it's not the first time the elite thought they got it all figured out, and all of a sudden they wind up in the moat, you know, with the gators. I'm going to tell you, man, it's like the real cats that run in the show are us the people. And us the people, we got the claws and the teeth to freaking do the job. And the thing is, you know, the politicians seem to forget this all the time. They always do. It comes back to haunt them. You know, it's almost like they want you know, yeah, it works out really good. But, you know, if they really put the screws to the people too much, and it's a fine balance of how much you screw people over, because you go a little too much overload, you know what happens, man. And, you know, that's exactly where they miscalculate all the time. So, you know, us, you know, I always just got to, you know, the people aren't little kitty cats. That's the thing. But I think as making a deal here for the, you know, the Democratic caucus, you know, if the Clintons want one of their own being in the office, you know, Hillary, forget about it. She's all washed up. Chelsea is too young, and we got Socks the cat. So we're going to make a deal with that. Goldie's going to be the treasurer, and we're going to have Rocky as Secretary of State. No mess around Rocky, and Putin the cat with the alien connections as the VP, because, you know, the reality of the situation is that, you know, the connections in the political world, they're always made, and the elite think they always got everything figured out, but you know what? They don't. That's why I want people to have a positive attitude. I don't push this doom and gloom stuff, because, you know, the doom and gloomers that are constantly telling you everything's freaking wrong with the nation, they're working for the elite. Most of them are. Some of them are just stupid because they got negative attitudes. But, you know, having a can-do positive attitude has always been the whole thing, the most essential part to having success. And, you know, the Clintons got this, but a lot of times it's just a big front. But, you know, Bill, I never really minded him too much, because I realized, you know, one thing I always realized too, one thing I picked up on Bill, you know, even when there was a few of the troops that got captured in Bosnia, he was hot on, you know, better to hurt them people. You know, he was like that. He actually, that was one of the things he did right. I think he brokered the peace in Bosnia, you know, and he didn't really like going along with some of the policy of bombing and shit. Whereas her, she, Bill, it's time for a divorce, man. Big time, man. Take you the hell with it. The hell with it, man. So anyway, Socks the cat for president. That'll be the VP. For VP will be what do you call it? Putin the cat, and we'll have Secretary of State as Rocky, and Goldie will be the Treasury, and he'll return the gold standard. So that's basically how we're to tell the elite to go to hell. The cats are going to be running the freaking elite. And, you know, if the elite want to freaking get paid for anything, they don't produce nothing. They're a joke, man. They're a joke. I've been around this stuff a lot, and actually I'm probably going to drop, I don't know, I dropped some other dimes. I think it goes over people's heads on this stuff. But, man, I don't like being around people with a lot of money sometimes. It's, but I'm pretty well attuned to where they are. Just remember, though, that They don't pay anybody that doesn't deliver. The Clintons are a marketable brand. They deliver. They deliver what people want that pay them money. That's one reason I never give to any of these politicians, because, I mean, somebody's paying them a hell of a lot more than I'm paying them. So what influence do I have over them? You go find your money some. That's why I don't even want to vote for anybody that's Republican or Democrat. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point. But they always underestimate the people. They always do. They always do. They're so smart, they outfool themselves. That's exactly what always happens. So, I don't know if you call it karma or whatever the hell it is, but that's exactly what happens. So, just the word to the wise about this deal, because, I don't even want to pick on the Clintons. Ronald Reagan was a sellout. He was like the big freaking poster boy for the Republican conservatives, and, they're all sellouts, man. All of them. Because they deliver for the wealth. What did Nixon even do? I mean, Nixon, I didn't think he was so bad considering Watergate. But, I'm diverging here. But you know what he did? Hey, man, he was the freaking one with China, man. He started the policy now. Look what's going on with this. All the jobs are deliberately being pushed over to China on purpose. That's why you see me put out a lot of videos on Buy USA products. And I look for the best deals, man. Hey, we the people are going to fight back. That's all there is to it. You don't mess with we the people cats. That's all there is to it.